My name is Jason Covington. I'm an attorney here in Kansas City. I specialize in personal injury cases, estate planning, and probate issues. So if you ever need to talk to me about any of those issues, please go to jocolegal.com and we'll be happy to set up an appointment to talk to me for free. Today I want to talk to you about whether you should involve an attorney if you're dealing with an insurance carrier when you've been injured. And the answer is almost always yes. The reason is that unless you're an attorney who knows and understands these types of cases, chances are the insurance company whose job it is to protect the insured, but also insure against loss, is going to do whatever they can to minimize the amount of that loss. So if your case is worth $10,000 to $20,000, generally based upon the types of injuries and the degree of liability and the jurisdiction that you are in, the insurance company is going to do everything it can to make sure that that figure is as low as possible to minimize the payout on the claim. And so it's not at all uncommon for us to get a call from someone here who will say, hey, I got in a car accident. I filed a claim myself. I'm dealing with the other insurer. I was hurt. I have medical bills as a result. And they're offering me X for my pain and suffering and my troubles in this case. Is that enough? And again, more often than not, the answer is no, that's substantially less than you would get if you had representation in this matter. And that's due in large part because when people are working with the adjuster, they don't know what facts to present to the adjuster. They don't know how to present information about all of the medical expenses that they had and gathering up all those records, present information about the future medical expenses and damages that they're going to have, and pulling that into a coherent narrative for the adjuster to look at and understand why this claim should be paid at top dollar rather than maybe less than what they may generally have to pay. And so it's important because, again, you may not know even what insurance policies to file against. It's not uncommon for people to approach us and say, well, I sent this off to this carrier. And we're often like, well, did you send it off to the homeowner's policy or did you send it off to this or that? And how did you even come at that? And so it's important to get professional advice to look at your claim, make a determination, okay, they have this going on, and they have these damages and injuries, and therefore the claim should be worth about this much. And so it generally never hurts to talk to an attorney and at least get information about your status. There are things like statutes of limitations that bar your claim after a certain period of time. There are lots of things that go into the making of a claim and getting the highest dollar amount for you after an incident that you just simply could use the help with. And so we here at jocolegal.com, that's one of the things we do, whether it's something where you slipped and fell and were hurt or bitten by a dog or in a car accident or something along those lines, we're more than happy to sit down, talk with you about your case and evaluate it with you and let you know from our perspective, someone who does this on a day-to-day basis, you really ought to work on negotiating this in a different way, and here's how we can help. So if there's any time we can help you with any of those items, please don't hesitate. Go to jocolegal.com.